Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Philly. We're back doing another video review. This time, it's going to be my Palutena versus Vertigo's Snake. Now, Vertigo is a former PR player here in Manitoba. I don't believe he's made the last two or maybe even three PRs. I don't think he's putting a ton of work into the game right now. So he's fallen off a little bit. The players on the current PR have definitely risen above his level, while he's kind of remained stagnant. But he's still a threat. He's still a pretty good player. And yeah, I definitely opt for Palutena in this matchup. I think it's a good matchup for Palutena. I don't know what other Palutenas think or what other snakes think about this matchup, but I think like +1 for Palutena for sure. Maybe +2. Like it's honestly it's pretty easy. She has a lot of tools that we'll go over a couple of them in this set, but I pretty much have been whooping the snakes here. I don't think I've maybe lost one set to Vertigo at a weekly like a really long time ago, but aside from that, I don't think I've lost to a snake here. And that could be just because these snakes are just not at the same level as I am, but I think, part of it is the characters that I play. Yoshi is what I used to play against Snake. I think that's a fairly good matchup for Yoshi. I don't think it's as lopsided as Palu is, but I think Yoshi probably still wins. And then there's Palu, who, like I said, pretty easy matchup. So we're gonna get into it. We'll see how it goes. I am gonna note one thing right off the bat here. Drop down from the platform, neutral B. So this is actually gonna hit him. You can see the first of the 3 projectiles from neutral B is gonna hit Snake. Or he's gonna hit the grenade. The next 2 are gonna hit Snake. He's gonna take damage. It's really good for Palutena, and other projectile characters could probably do something similar. If Snake's just gonna go on the other side of the stage and pull grenades, you could pressure him with your projectiles, in this case auto reticle, and it's really good. It basically just forces him to stop setting up his little camp, stop setting up all the grenade traps that he uses, and do something that he doesn't want to do, which is approach. So especially Vertigo Snake, I've played him a lot of times. He plays like pretty campy, so I know that like a lot of his gameplay is just pulling grenades and waiting for the opponent to approach, and in this way I can just force him to do so. So it's really good. So something kind of matchup specific, maybe not applicable to all matchups versus Snake, but there are going to be a few more things in this video that I point out that will help you against Snake, whether you play Palutena or any other character. So yeah, I'm just playing neutral like pretty safe right here. You just you gotta pick your spots to go in against Snake. If you don't pick your spots properly, you're just gonna kind of get wrecked. Like Snake is a bait and punish character, right? He wants you to do things, and then he's gonna punish you for like making those mistakes in neutral. So my way of approaching the matchup is playing very careful. Now, obviously, as you can see, Vertigo just like pulls a grenade on a platform, accidentally air dodges off stage, tries to recover, tries to air dodge to the ledge, and gets the dumb ledge air dodge bounce thing, and just dies. So like that's super unfortunate. Nothing really to review there, but yeah, we'll just keep going. So I kind of put myself in the corner there, and he reads my jump out in the corner with a neutral air, which does a crap load of damage. So I'm getting a little bit of damage here. He tried to land aggressively there, and like he landed and up tilted. So I just blocked it and grabbed. We'll go back here. So he's gonna crouch here, expecting to like probably duck an aerial, and I can just hit him. So that's like a matchup specific thing. Palutena is fair. You can definitely pressure that. Okay, I need to go back to this situation here after I fair. Okay, so anyway, this is a matchup specific thing. If you have low aerials, it's really good against Snake. If you don't, like, be careful of landing. He can punish you really hard for this. He can like down tilt, put you in the air. He might be able to up tilt, probably dash attack. You can do a lot of things. And trying to land against Snake is sometimes pretty hard depending on what character you play. So even if he just gets a down tilt, you're still trying to land, and that's gonna suck. So anyway, I do hit a fair here, and he goes to the platform right here. Okay, so right here, he pulls a grenade. So what do you think Snake wants to do here? Snake wants you to try and apply shield pressure, because that's what you would do against most characters. They're shielding on a platform. You can throw at your safe aerials. You can whittle their shield down. You might get a shield poke. If not, like you're knocking their shield down, and you could get a shield poke in the future, and you're still in a good position to where they still have to get off the platform. You're underneath them. You can catch their escape option, and you can hit them. This is not what you do against Snake. If there is a grenade here, you can do anything but throw an aerial at that shield. If I jump up and try and hit that shield, neutral air, up air, back air, forward air, whatever I do, my hitbox is gonna come in contact with that grenade. It's gonna explode. I'm gonna get hit by the explosion. Snake's gonna use an aerial out of shield, probably in this case neutral air, and combo me for like almost 40%. So it's bad. Don't do that. As you can see when I hit play here, I don't do that because I know this. This is a word of warning. This is like a very general matchup tip, and I think it's like pretty basic Snake knowledge, but like a lot of people struggle with the Snake matchup, so I had to point it out. Don't throw an aerial at this. Your options are what I normally do in this case. I just wait and I try to catch his escape off the platform, because he's gonna try and get off the platform eventually, obviously. That's what I do. I wait, try to catch the escape option. But if you're playing a character with command grab, you've got like Bowser, Diddy Kong, Yoshi, other characters similar. You can just command grab right here. That won't cause the grenade to explode, and it'll still hit Snake. If you have a shield breaker, go for that, because so if you're playing like Marth, Donkey Kong, whatever, yeah, sure, the grenade's gonna explode, but if you hit his shield's gonna break. The grenade's not gonna hit him because he's in that shield break animation where they bounce in the air and you can't hit them for a little bit until they hit the ground. You'll get hit by the grenade, but you take what, 11, 10? I don't know what a grenade does, something around there. And then they're just sitting there with their shield broken on a platform. So you get infinitely harder punish. So that's worth 2. But yeah, basically just do anything but throw an aerial at their shield right here. Don't make that mistake. Don't get comboed for 40%. Just don't do it. So you see, I just stood there and waited for a second. Waited for him to get off the platform. I didn't really do anything to punish there, but I also didn't take 40%, so really good. I didn't try to parry on purpose there. So, hey, as you can see, so here I'm pressuring his shield on the platform because I've realized that he didn't pull a grenade here. Right? Oh no, that's one more hit. Right here, there's no grenade here. He's kind of stuck. He's tried to forward tilt me and he missed. So now I can pressure his shield. He doesn't have a grenade sitting beside him on the platform, so I can pressure his shield now. And I do a neutral air. He doesn't let go of shield in time. I immediately back air his shield, and that causes the shield to break. This is not like a super common setup with Palutena, because I feel like most players will let go of their shield after the neutral air and try and escape the platform then. Vertigo just like made a mistake here and left his shield too long, and his shield broke because of it. So, and yeah, he's gonna die here, obviously. So first 2 stocks, just over a minute. He obviously SD'd at like 0 or almost 0 on the first stock, so. But yeah, again, just playing neutral pretty safely. Just when he does try to approach, just trying to catch that with, you know, back air, forward air. He's in the air, so I neutral air him. There's me using the neutral B again, doesn't hit him. Okay, here's that situation again that I just spent 20 seconds explaining or more. He's on the platform here. He just pulled a grenade. I don't know if you heard it. You can maybe see it in his hand. There's the grenade in his shield right there. So I did hit the shield there, but I hit it from a safe spot, and I probably didn't realize at this point that he pulled the grenade. But now I realize there's a grenade here. Do not jump up and hit his shield. So what do? I wait. I wait for an escape option, and I try to punish the escape option. In this case, again, nothing happens. Oh, right. Oh, okay, so the exact same situation again. So the second time, he did it again. Again, I just waited. This time he drops through the platform, I run through and I neutral air him. So two of the exact same situations. It's a really, really common situation for Snake to go for, because I'm assuming like most mid-level Snakes hit hit other mid-level players or low-level players with this all the time. You know, the people who are actually familiar with the Snake matchup, you should know this already, and you probably don't do this. Like, you probably are doing what I do or have other solutions to this problem. But like, this setup, I guarantee you, works on like 90% of people who are not familiar with Snake, and Snakes get so much mileage out of this. So again, just if you don't have a command grab or a shield breaker, just wait for him to get off the platform and try and punish that option. I get a nice little neutral air to back air punish there. I could have got a ledge trap, but I went for a really greedy side B and it didn't work out. I don't know how that didn't hit. I just hit the Cypher there. But as you can see, when Snake's off stage, this is your chance to bully the crap out of him. And like even when he made it back on stage here, he's like, I neutral aired him right here for going for a really weird Nikita. He goes really high, he's gonna get back on stage here. What do? Wait, he's obviously gonna air dodge, that's what Snakes do. And you go and punish the landing. Put him off stage again. Again, I didn't get more off of it, I should have. But that's what you do. And again, I think there was another situation there where I did neutral B and neutral just to like catch grenade pull and like stop him and just kind of force him to approach. I'm not doing it a ton right now, but like I've done it enough times and I've also played Vertigo enough times that he knows like that's gonna force him to approach. He has to do something. And then I don't know. I started getting hit by a whole bunch of Snake stuff. He starts making kind of a comeback, and then he just like jumps off stage and forwarders and doesn't jump and dies. So 2 SDs and a shield break in that game. Game was not very long, especially for a Snake game. But you know, there's more gameplay in the second game. I guarantee you he does not SD twice, and hopefully there's more to learn. But yeah, big takeaway from the first game. If you're not familiar with the Snake matchup, just don't hit his shield when there's a grenade on a platform beside him. Anyway, back to Stadium. I probably banned Unova and FD. They're both really dark. Maybe those aren't the best things to ban in this matchup, but they're both really dark, and I can't see the C4 on those stages, so I banned those. As you can see here, right at the start of this game, I'll go back a little bit more. I get him on the ledge immediately, and again, this is like where you want to punish Snake in this matchup. So he dash attacks me, but then he goes for another greedy dash attack, and he's on the ledge. And now like I'm just starting to rack up the damage. I can ledge trap him, dash out of range, get the down throw. He's off stage again. Goes for an aggressive option. I shield it, get him off stage. Still putting pressure in the corner. Dash dance around a little bit. So this dash dance here, what I'm waiting, why I'm like, so after this, why I'm kind of like not pressuring him as much and I'm just kind of dash dancing at this range, is this is the range where I can react to him dashing forward. And if he dashes forward out of this situation, 99% of Snakes are just going to dash attack. So I'm like purposely putting myself at this range so that I can react to getting dash attacked. I don't want to get dash attacked. It lets Snake get out of the corner for free, and it puts me in disadvantage. So I'm patiently waiting here. I didn't punish the get up option, so I'm patiently holding stage control, holding center, making sure Snake's still in the corner, waiting at a range where I can react to dash attack, block it, and get a punish, and then but still keeping him in the corner and applying some sort of pressure. So I realize he's not actually going for the dash attack, so I just run in and grab him. I missed my confirm there, but hey, I get the punish on the double jump. See, right now Snake's at 70 here. I hit him with a back air at 0 and put him off stage. So, and my ledge trapping is like not good. Like my ledge trapping, no matter what character I play, other than DK, I think with DK I have pretty good ledge trapping, but with all my other characters, my ledge trapping is like subpar. And I get 70% off just putting Snake in the corner here off stage. So this is a part of the matchup. If you're struggling with Snake, you need to learn how to ledge trap and how to edge guard, because this is where you get all of your damage on Snake. So just a PSA to people who are struggling with the Snake matchup. This is what you need to do. Anyway, I think here I go for a forward smash because I know he has to air dodge to the ledge there, and I just miss. So I let him out of the corner, but again, I got 70% by putting him in the corner, so that's really good. I don't think I meant to land on the ledge there. I think what I wanted was to fall down beside the ledge, and then as soon as he started up being, just double jump back air. That would have definitely broken the Cypher and would have taken his stock at this percent most likely. If it didn't kill him, I would have just teleported to the ledge, and he's in a situation where he has to up B and make it back on stage. So I'm still in a very good position, so that's what I was going for there. I messed up. So again, here, let's just go back again. Again, I'm doing that thing where I'm kind of staying at that range where I can wait for dash attack. So right there, okay, so what I did, I pressured, I tried to get the, he did a get up attack off the ledge, and I tried to punish that with back air, and I just missed. I didn't space it correctly. I didn't do it low enough to the ground. But I dashed back right away. Now he could have immediately dash attacked and probably hit me because I wasn't keeping my space perfectly. But like that's kind of what I'm expecting here. I'm expecting some sort of escape option out of the corner. So I dash back, turn around, just grab him. He ended up rolling out of the corner, picking a defensive option rather than leaving the corner aggressively, and I'm able to just cover it. So yeah, if you're ledge trapping, just try and keep your opponent in the corner. So even if you miss your option, like the next thing you should do is reposition so that you're still holding center stage. And again, I'm missing my throw follow-ups here. I don't know if there's actually any follow-ups at that percent, but it looks like he DI'd in, so I probably could have gotten up air and I just messed up. More practice on Palutena required. So he's gonna, he just like runs at me and dash attacks my jump in neutral there. So just gotta be aware of that. Dash attack's like really a good anti-air option. So again, there's that, he tried to air dodge to the ledge again, which like snakes will do that a lot. And that forward smash does actually hit, but I just didn't space it right. Right there, I just kind of jumped at him and baited him to do that double jump forward air, which was not a good option on his part, but it worked. And then I was able to just punish. Get the back air, get the stock. That spot dodge on my part was probably just a panic option, not good. Okay, again, missed combos with Palu. I can't stress enough, guys, like, if you pick up a character, don't don't just assume, even if it's a character like Lucina or Palutena, most players think those characters are really easy to play. Don't get me wrong, they are easy to play. You still need to practice your confirms in training mode. Like I've clearly not practiced my confirms enough. I've missed so many like just short confirms in this game that like I could just be so much more ahead at this point if I'd hit those. So just go into training mode and practice your combos, guys. Just you know, react to the jump there, jump up, back air him. It's fine that I take 10% from the grenade there. It's worth trade when he's at kill percent and I'm not. No, he read that roll and didn't punish. That was good on him. But okay, right here, I get dash attack right about here. This is another situation against Snake, guys. You get dash attacked at low percent. Please, don't do what I do here. I know better, and I still did it. But don't do this. Do not land with an aggressive option after getting dash attacked at low percent. Guess what Snake's gonna do? He's gonna dash attack you again. I'm pretty sure, I don't know for sure, but I'm like 80% sure that Snake's arms and maybe even the top portion of his body are invincible or intangible during dash attack. Like that move will just straight up beat your aerial if you manage to like space it correctly where it would hit him. And if you don't manage to do that, he's still gonna punish your end leg. So just don't do this. Jump away. Don't take the extra damage. This is what Snake wants you to do. As you can see, I try to land with a forward air and he just hits me. I could have died, honestly. If he would have hit that spike on the 2-frame, I would have died. So don't do what I did there, guys. Alright, so got a little confirm there. Not missing everything. Okay, that air dodge obviously an accident. Also, if he up smashes at that range, like make sure you get off the ledge. I mean, it did kill me there, so it wasn't terrible, but there's just an example of Palutena using side V to pressure Snake when he's pulling grenades. He caught my landing there with an up tilt, so you know the game's kind of close right now. Again, missing confirms again. That should have been an easy down throw back air because he DI'd in. There's a dash attack. I jumped away this time. Again, he dash attack, I jumped away. That's what you should do. Oh, whew. That DI was terrible. That should not have killed. There was no sparks or anything. Should not have killed. He's probably holding away to try and fade away. Go off stage, maybe grab the ledge and recover that way. But yeah, that DI was terrible. So anyway, guys. Now with the set being over, I did win 2-0. Main things here, main things. So this is gonna apply to all characters. I've nailed this point home for the whole set because I don't want to see mid-level, low-level, probably even some like good players. Like I would still put myself in the mid-level category, but like I at least know the matchup well enough to know to not do it. Do not try and pressure Snake on platforms with aerials if there is a grenade pulled and sitting on the platform or in his hands. Just don't do it. If there's no grenade, go ahead. Do whatever you normally do when he's on a platform. Hit his shield, try and whittle his shield down. You saw it work out for me that one time where I got the nair and back aired his shield and popped it. But like for the most part, do not do it. And you did not see me one time that whole set do that, because this is something that I've experienced a lot playing Snakes, and I know not to do it. So I just want everyone who is not comfortable with the Snake matchup, I want you to, if you're going to take one thing home from this video, that's what I want you to take home. Like, please just don't do that. Another thing, Snake matchup, you want a ledge trap. Like that's where you're gonna get a lot of damage. You can juggle Snake fairly reliably too with a lot of characters, but like the grenades do make that kind of hard. Some characters can get around it by just using precise moves that are only gonna hit Snake's feet, and not hit the grenade. But not all characters have that. Palutena really doesn't have that. Her up air is just so huge that it's gonna always basically hit the grenade. So I just like to get all my damage from ledge trapping Snake. And like I said, I'm not even a good ledge trapper. Like I think I'm pretty subpar. And I was still, there was that one situation where I put him on the ledge at 0 and he took 70%. So you guys, if you probably have better ledge trapping than I do, you can do some big damage against Snake. So just try and put him on the ledge, throw him off stage. You can punish his recovery. Not every move breaks Cypher, but even if he goes high up into the blast zone, he still has to land. You can punish that. You can put him off stage again, repeat the process. Ledge trapping Snake, edge guarding Snake, it's really easy. Just make sure you do it. That's where you're going to get a lot, if not most, of your damage in this matchup. Finally, just another little thing to take home about Snake. If you get dash attack the low percent, just jump away. Yeah, sure, he still gets the opportunity to try and trap your landing, but it's better than just pressing a button, getting hit by a second dash attack, and then again still having to land, right? Like, you're just taking unnecessary damage for no reason. Palutena specific things, like I said, the up air, it's really big. It's a really good move, and you can still definitely cheese Snake with some early kills when he's recovering really high in the blast zone. Jump on a platform, double jump up air. You might steal a stock at 30%, 40%. But for the most part, if he's pulling grenades while he's trying to land, just don't use up air. It's gonna go into a situation where he's gonna take like the first 2 or 3 hits of your up air. It's gonna do like 5%, and you're gonna take a grenade which does like 10, 11% or something like that. It's not worth. I mean, the grenade might also hit Snake, but I might be wrong about this, but I think the grenade might actually do less damage to Snake. I know it has a smaller hitbox against Snake. I don't know if it actually does less damage or not. Might be wrong on that. Don't quote me. But either way, Snake's probably gonna land before you because he falls faster than Palutena, and then you might get your landing trapped. So yeah, don't do that with Palutena. Just wait for him to try and land. A lot of Snakes are gonna land with an air dodge. Gonna land by like pulling a grenade and shielding or something. You can punish all of that, throw him back off stage, rinse and repeat your edge guards and ledge traps. More matchup specific stuff. Use neutral B and side B with Palutena to just pressure Snake into moving against you. I didn't do it a ton in this set actually, but I think honestly that's because I've played Vertigo enough times where like he knows that if he tries to camp on the other side of the stage, I'm just gonna start pressing B, and that's gonna force him to approach. So I didn't do it as much as I normally would in this set. I mean, the first game was really short, so I probably didn't even have too many opportunities to do so. But you know, it's something that I think is an extremely helpful tool for Palutena in this matchup. And I feel like a lot of characters that have projectiles that are long range as well, they could do the same thing. Maybe their projectiles aren't quite as good as auto reticle because that move is actually like amazing for dealing with other projectiles. But you know, for the most part, you have stuff as most projectile characters that's going to be able to at least kind of force Snake to approach you, which is probably what you want. You don't want Snake to dictate the pace of the game. And then, you know, just a personal note for me, and probably applies to a lot of you guys. It's just like, no matter how much you've played your character, no matter how easy your character is to play, like, make sure you go in training mode and learn your confirms. Like, there's a lot of things I'm seeing in this set in particular where I'm just like missing really easy confirms, and like that's so much damage that I'm leaving on the table. I'm for sure right after this video I'm gonna go into training mode and just practice my bread and butters, because like I shouldn't be missing stuff like forward or dash attack. I shouldn't be missing stuff like down throw bear. Like, that stuff is just super simple. Like, I should not be missing that stuff, and that's just so much damage I'm leaving on the table. So, again, just go into training mode, practice your confirms, make sure you're nice and crispy for your next set. You don't want to be losing because you're missing stuff that you just really shouldn't be missing. Like, that's all on you. If you lose because of stuff like that, like, you can't really complain. That's 100% your fault. You didn't spend enough time in training mode practicing that stuff. So, anyway, that's all I gotta say about this video. Thank you guys for watching. Um, Another thing, just if you play Snake or Palutena, just let me know what you guys think of the matchup. I'm not like a Palutena main, so maybe my opinion of the matchup is skewed. Like I said, I'm probably just a better player than most of the Snake players, if not all the Snake players in our region. So maybe I just win because I'm better than them. But I think like I also think this matchup's just really easy. So let me know what you guys think of the matchup in the comments. Be nice to have a little bit of discussion here. But thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in another video soon. Peace.